Hey there, it's Oleg Spiker here, and I just wrapped up a conversation with a phenomenal guest that I met about 5 years ago, and I look forward to releasing the video. But the conversation that we had inspired a thought that I want to share with you today. Everything in our life is a choice. Every single moment that we are experiencing right now presents us with a variety of choices into what each next step will be. Sometimes it can feel pretty overwhelming to know that we have the power to create our future and that it all comes down to a single choice in any single particular moment. Sometimes it can be overwhelming thinking that as we're standing on the ledge and we're feeling into possibilities, knowing that whether we choose A or B or C or D, we'll be creating vastly different outcomes, vastly different consequences. And it's those possible consequences ultimately that are holding us back in this cycle of indecisiveness. What I have learned over the years, and something that I truly empower every one of my clients that I get to work with, is knowing that it is our minds, right? Our mind will believe what we tell it and not the other way around. So that is the first layer. And the second layer, from even my own personal experiences, the most glorious opportunities, the most vibrant parts of my journey, the most incredible possibilities and people who have come to my life always appeared not when I was intellectualizing and rationalizing my next steps, trying to convince myself whether I'm ready or not, or strategizing about possible outcome B and C and D and so on. You know, when the magic and miracles happened, every single time I chose to take the next step simply by how it felt in my heart, without knowing what the outcomes would be, without knowing the how. I simply surrendered. I trusted, I leaped. And speaking of leaps, yes, look, sometimes we're going to be living our lives by leaps and bounds. And it is incredible experience. Other times, it really comes down to a singular microalignment, a single degree that is a little bit different than the one before us, and a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit. And sometimes it feels like no matter how many choices we are making, no matter how many degrees we are shifting, sometimes, yes, it might feel that nothing is changing, that everything came to a stall, or that the outcomes that we are envisioning, desiring, the results that we know we're calling in and we can smell them and taste them, and yet they're nowhere to be found in our current reality. I know it can be discouraging, and I know again how disempowering it can be to dwell on all that there isn't. I was listening to our kids, into our kids' classes the other day when they were talking about all the things that they believe they're not able to do. And one simple word was added at the end of every sentence. And this single word that I'm offering to you right now, if you are finding yourself in this space, when it's like, well, this is not happening. It's not coming together. It's not here. I don't know. I'm not there yet. It might not be happening yet. You might not be there yet. You might not know how yet. You might not see it yet. You might not get it yet. You might not be experiencing yet. Yet. That's all there is. Again, a simple choice of words, a simple choice of perceptions, a simple choice of beliefs. We could go on for a long time on just this particular topic because it is deeply embedded in every single parts of our being and living. But I just wanted to take a moment and make this short video for you, whether or not this is a reminder or a confirmation, or maybe an encouragement, or a gentle push. Whatever it is that you require right now, I trust that you receive this. I look forward to seeing you on the other side. I look forward to cheering you on throughout your journey, and through all those micro alignments and through all those leaps and bounds. You have it in you. Your heart already knows. You know what you're calling forth. You know what you're desiring. You know what you want. You know what you need. And you know what the next step and the next choice is. So choose courage. Choose vulnerability. Choose limitless possibilities. That's all there is. Talk to you later. Take care.